Hello and welcome to day 172 of the Not Alone Today chronological Bible reading plan. Today we'll be reading various parts of the Bible, focusing on 2 Kings and Isaiah. Firstly, we will be reading 2 Kings 20, 1 to 11, then Isaiah 38, 1 to 20, 1 to 22, then 2 Kings 20, verse 12 to 19, and then Isaiah 39, 1 to 8, and then Isaiah 36, verse 1, and then 2 Kings 18 from 13 to 16. We're still using the English Standard Version.
2 Kings 20, verse 1 to 11. In those days, Hezekiah became sick and was at the point of death. And Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amos, came to him and said unto him, Thus says the Lord, set your house in order, for you shall die, you shall not recover. Then Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord, saying, Now, O Lord, please remember how I have walked before you in faithfulness and with a whole heart, and have done what is good in your sight. And Hezekiah wept bitterly. And before Isaiah had gone out of the middle court, the word of the Lord came to him. Turn back and say to Hezekiah, the leader of my people, Thus says the Lord, the God of David your father, I have heard your prayer, I have seen your tears. Behold, I will heal you. On the third day you shall go up to the house of the Lord, and I will add 15 years to your life. I will deliver you and this city out of the hand of the king of Assyria, and I will defend this city for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. And Isaiah said, Bring a cake of figs, and let them take and lay it on the boil, that he may recover.
And Hezekiah said to Isaiah, What shall be the sign that the Lord will heal me, and that I should go up to the house of the Lord on the third day? And Isaiah said, This shall be the sign to you from the Lord, that the Lord will do the thing he has promised. Shall the shadow go forward 10 steps, or go back 10 steps? And Hezekiah answered, It's an easy thing for the shadow to lengthen 10 steps. Rather, let the shadow go back 10 steps. And Isaiah the prophet called to the Lord, and he brought the shadow back 10 steps, by which it had gone down on the steps of Ahaz.
Isaiah 38. In those days Hezekiah became sick and was at the point of death. And Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amos, came to him and said to him, Thus says the Lord, Set your house in order, for you shall die, you shall not recover. Then Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord, and said, Please, O Lord, remember how I have walked before you in faithfulness and with a whole heart, and have done what is good in your sight. And Hezekiah wept bitterly.
Then the word of the Lord came to Isaiah. Go and say to Hezekiah, Thus says the Lord, the God of David your father, I have heard your prayer, I have seen your tears. Behold, I will add 15 years to your life. I will deliver you and this city. I will deliver you and this city out of the hand of the king of Assyria, and will defend this city.
This shall be the sign to you from the Lord, that the Lord will do this thing that he has promised. Behold, I will make the shadow cast by the declining sun on the dial of Ahaz turn back 10 steps. So the sun turned back on the dial, the 10 steps by which it had declined.
A writing of Hezekiah, king of Judah, after he had been sick and had recovered from his sickness. I said in the middle of my days, I must depart. I am consigned to the gates of Sheol for the rest of my years. I said, I shall not see the Lord in the lands of the living. I shall look on man no more among the inhabitants of the world. My dwelling is plucked up and removed from me like a shepherd's tent. Like a weaver, I have rolled up my life. He cuts me off from the loom. From day to night, you bring me to an end. I count myself until morning. Like a lion, he breaks all my bones. From day to night, you bring me to an end.
Like a swallow or a crane, I chirp. I moan like a dove. My eyes are weary with looking upward. O Lord, I am oppressed. Be my pledge of safety. What shall I say? For he has spoken to me, and he himself has done it. I walk slowly all my years because of the bitterness of my soul.
O Lord, by these things men live. In all this is the life of my spirit. Who restored to me health and make me live? Behold, it was for my welfare that I had great bitterness, but in love you have delivered my life from the pit of destruction. For you have cast all my sins behind your back. For Sheol does not thank you, death does not praise you. Those who go down to the pit do not hope for your faithfulness. The living, he thanks you, as I do this day. The Father makes known to the children your faithfulness.
The Lord will save me, and we will play my music on stringed instruments all the days of our lives at the house of the Lord.
Now Isaiah had said, let them take a cake of fig and apply it to the boil, that he may recover. Hezekiah also had said, what is the sign that I shall go up to the house of the Lord?
2 Kings chapter 20 verse 12 to 19. At that time, Merodach-Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent envoys with letters and a present to Hezekiah. For he heard that Hezekiah had been sick. And Hezekiah welcomed them, and he showed them all his treasure house, the silver, the gold, the spices, the precious oil, his armory, all that was found in his storehouses. There was nothing in his house or in all his realm that Hezekiah did not show them. Then Isaiah the prophet came to King Hezekiah and said to him, what did these men say, and from where did they come to you? And Hezekiah said, they have come from a far country, from Babylon. He said, what have they seen in your house? And Hezekiah answered, they have seen all that is in my house. There is nothing in my storehouses that I did not show them.
Then Isaiah said to Hezekiah, hear the word of the Lord of hosts. Behold, the days are coming when all that is in your house and that which your fathers have stored up till this day shall be carried to Babylon. Nothing shall be left, says the Lord. And some of your own sons who will come from you, whom you will father, shall be taken away, and they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon. Then Hezekiah said to Isaiah, the word of the Lord that you have spoken is good. For he thought, there will be peace and security in my days.
Isaiah 39. At that time, Merodach-Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent envoys with letters and a present to Hezekiah, for he heard that he had been sick and had recovered. And Hezekiah welcomed them gladly, and he showed them his treasure house, the silver, the gold, the spices, the precious oil, his whole armory, all that was found in his storehouses. There was nothing in his house or in all his realm that Hezekiah did not show them. Then Isaiah the prophet came to King Hezekiah and said to him, what did these men say, and from where did they come to you? Hezekiah said, they have come to me from a far country, from Babylon. He said, what have they seen in your house? Hezekiah answered, they have seen all that is in my house. There is nothing in my storehouses that I did not show them.
Then Isaiah said to Hezekiah, hear the word of the Lord of hosts. Behold, the days are coming when all that is in your house and that which your fathers have stored up till this day shall be carried to Babylon. Nothing shall be left, says the Lord. Some of your own sons who will come from you, whom you will father, shall be taken away, and shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon. Then Hezekiah said to Isaiah, the word of the Lord that you have spoken is good. For he thought, there will be peace and security in my days.
Isaiah 36 verse 1. In the 14th year of King Hezekiah, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came up against all the fortified cities of Judah and took them.
2 Kings 18 from verse 13. In the 14th year of King Hezekiah, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came up against all the fortified cities of Judah and took them. And Hezekiah, king of Judah, sent to the king of Assyria at Lachish, saying, I have done wrong. Withdraw from me. Whatever you impose on me, I will bear. And the king of Assyria required of Hezekiah, king of Judah, 300 talents of silver and 30 talents of gold. And Hezekiah gave him all the silver that was found in the house of the Lord and in the treasuries of the king's house. At that time, Hezekiah stripped the gold from the doors of the temple of the Lord and from the doorposts that Hezekiah, king of Judah, had overlaid, and gave it to the king of Assyria. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Just a quick recap of what we've read. In 2 Kings 20, 1 to 11, and also in Isaiah 38, we read of the account of Hezekiah's sickness and recovery, and now our God gave him a sign of that recovery, and he was thankful. In 2 Kings 20, 12 to 19, and also Isaiah 39, we read about the envoys from Babylon, where Hezekiah welcomed them, showed them all his treasure house, and because of this, God said, his sons and the people will be taken away to a far land. And then, in Isaiah 36 verse 1 and 2 Kings 18, 13 to 16, we read about how a king called Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came against Judah and overtook them. And Hezekiah gave him all the silver that was found in God's house, and also stripped all the gold from the doors of the temple of the Lord to give this king as due. Now, just do a brief summary of what stood out to us.
I'm just fascinated at the word for word accounts of the stories. I mean, of course, with a little here and there that are different. But in the accounts in Isaiah 38 and 39, vis-a-vis what we read in 2 Kings 20 and 2 Kings, 2 Kings 20, 11, 1 to 11, 12 to 19, is quite striking. And I'm like, oh, okay. Who copied who? I don't know. But what stood out to me is in chapter 38 and that's Isaiah 38 and verse 9, how that Hezekiah wrote something after he recovered from that sickness. It's almost like saying the king had a journal, and here is a snippet from his diary entry or his journal entry for days so and so after he had recovered from his sickness. I just found that, I don't know why, but I found it quite fascinating. And Isaiah gave us a very comprehensive account of that saying, which is like a psalm of thanksgiving and praise and wisdom and everything together. Yeah. How about you?
What stood out to me, actually not just stand out, it made me actually fear God, is how Isaiah welcomed envoy from an enemy country. Not just welcome them, he showed them all his treasure house. Who does that? Who sees the messenger of his enemy and say, oh, come and see how much food I've got in the freezer. Oh, I've made a pho, I've made a goosey, and also fried rice. Oh, there's turkey, and I did puff and and meat pie. And even went to the store to show them the raw food. Who does that? That stood out to me.
Yeah.
And the fear it brought to me is like, I know, because there will be sometimes where your judgment will be clouded. There's no doubt about that. I'm just praying that I don't get so clouded with whatever it is that's happening to me. Maybe because it just go well. Oh, because it just go well. Maybe that's why he welcomed them and showed them all of this thing. The part that got to me was there was nothing in his house or in all his realm that Hezekiah did not show them. Why though?
Yeah. And the part that then stood out to me as an aftermath of that is his flippant comment when he was corrected. The word of the Lord that you have spoken is good, he said. Why not? If there will be peace and security in my days, at least everything that you said will not happen in my days.
So you can
in my days, all will be fine. It is in the days of my sons that there will be problem. Okay, that is fine. That is good. What a way to, I mean, and for someone that it was categorically stated that he ruled in a way that pleased God.
I don't know what changed.
It's just, I mean, yeah, quite an interesting episode that will be the prologue for the eventual captivity that Judah, the kingdom of Judah, will go into.
Actually, I actually have a practical point on him showing off his wealth. You know, sometimes, this might be a bit weird, yeah, but sometimes when people have been looking for something for a long time and then they get it, let me use the church context, they then come to church through like a big party. And it's in the midst of that merriment that things that shouldn't have been said get said.
Yeah.
it just occurred to me now that maybe that's how we sleep. This is how, maybe that's how we show our own treasures to the envoys of our enemies, knowing who they are and what they are capable of. But in the light of the merriment, we seem to forget the danger and the risk, and just put ourselves out there, forgetting the danger and the risk, and that is really, really wrong. I'm not saying that we should live all our lives scared, but it's just a time for being circumspect. I think the circumspection, is throughout our lives. It's not just for a season, unless we're instructed otherwise. There's always a reason to keep that one eye open. I'm saying it and I'm laughing because this is not really my style. But yeah, that was what stood out to me.
Okay, we'll flip the page on day 173. The story continues as the siege tightens from the king Sennacherib of Assyria. But let's see how that story unfolds as we come again on day 173. But till then, just remember,
you're not alone.
Today, God bless you.